guys, good evening. This is Anita Obey. Welcome back to my channel. A very fast one, guys. The last video I made, the introduction video where I made introducing myself. I mentioned the fact that I am a partial blind, and so somehow some people didn't get this. They didn't get this. They had a problem with seeing me. Some people who have been hearing my voice over the years, but have never seen my face or see me, they are actually surprised to see the video, and they are also surprised to see me with this, with this my special friend here, my aide, that guides me. So I got calls and messages from people asking to know what is really going on. And so I decided to start an explanation section where I try to explain a lot of things. So now there is a difference between being a partial blind and being a total blind. But before we go into the difference, what is partial blind and what is total blind? Now, in US and even here in Europe, the level of vision is categorized into like 4 places, I guess. You have the low vision, you have the partial sighted, and you have the legally blind, and then you have the total blind. You see? And then, what does it mean to be partial sighted or partial blind? It simply means that you have a vision, but the degree, the ability to which you can see has been dropped to a certain level. So the degree to which you can actually see, compared to somebody who doesn't have any eye problem, the degree has dropped. The ability to see has dropped. So it's not like you are blind. It's not like it's not like you cannot see. You can actually see, but in a very, low stage. In a very low stage. So there is a vision, but the vision is very weak, damaged, and and not stable. So in this case, and then when you have gone for your medical routine or checkup, whatever, and the doctors have tried all they could, the eye issue is not being able. They cannot systemize it medically, and the glasses cannot even fix it. Then you are recognized as legally blind. Okay, so just hold on. So guys, I was saying that when the eye is not fixable. It's not fixable by any means. Glasses cannot correct it. Surgery cannot do anything about it. Then you're recognized one way or the other as a legally blind or a partial blind here in Europe where I base. Okay, and that is what is bringing confusion to so many people. Now, partial blind and a total blind. The partial blind and total blind, they both need the cane. Okay, they both need the cane. Now, before I talk about that, the partial sight people, which is us, now, we are not easily identified because since we both use the cane, when they see us, they think that, once people see, somebody with a white cane coming, the first thought that comes to your mind is, see that blind person, see that blind woman. But it shouldn't be so. What should come to your mind is that, that person has a visual impairment. That person has an eye problem. The person has not told you that he or she is blind. The person, you don't know the degree to which the person can see or not see. So you don't just conclude and say, that person is blind. Okay? But rather, if you want to help, have it in mind that, this person has a problem. Just like any other person that has a problem. Then when you approach the person, you can now understand how you can help the person. Because there are so many partial blind out there with the cane. When you see them, you just assume that they are blind, but they are not totally blind. They still could see, but they may have been confirmed blind because their problem, that weakness, that damage in their eyes cannot be corrected, cannot be fixed. So the government just consider it as officially recognized as blind. Like, okay, after all, the eye is weak, you cannot do some certain things that a normal person can do. Let's just consider it blind. You know, that's how it is. So, for a partial sight people, what do they see and what do they not see? That's another question I want to answer. You see, for the partial blind people, because the partial blind is caused by, you know, different kind of diseases. Different kind of diseases. I, for one now, I've got Marfan syndrome. You can go and Google it, you know, and if you have any question, you can ask me and I will answer it. So for partial blind now, they see sometimes object that is very before their eyes. You know, they take objects. This is how I look at my phone, for instance. You know, they see things things that are in front of their eyes, very closely like this, or probably 20 feet away, but in a blur vision. It's not clear. They cannot identify things from distance. They guess. That's what I do. I guess most of the time. I'm not supposed to tell you my secrets before you come and. But anyway, so they just how do I put it? They see with a blur vision, or they see how do I put it? Fragments. Some people even see in a tunnel vision. Tunnel vision means that they just see straight. They cannot see the peripheral. They cannot see the area. They cannot see the broader part. What they see is just straight, you know. So you cannot conclude for all partial blind, because it depends on the kind of diseases each person has. So this shouldn't be a problem, because this is just an aid. I want you guys to understand that. It's just an aid, like an instrument that helps people that have got eye problem generally, whether you are blind, whether you are partial blind. Okay? So because when you hold this, for instance, we've got so many aids. You know, we have the voice, we have the Zoom, we have the Braille for the total blind. We have so many things, and this cane is one of them. And it's also for identification. Like when I'm holding the cane, people anybody that sees me understand that, oh, this person have got a visual impairment, have got an eye problem. So let me see how I can help, or let me understand if the person is moving in a certain way. Okay? Now, another thing I want to talk about is that partial blind, since we said that we can see to a certain degree, in fact, it's not even only for partial blind, even the total blind. Over the years, when you have adapted to your disability, when you have adapted to your limitations and weakness, then you find a way to navigate yourself around life. Okay? For somebody who is a partial blind or a total blind, where you have lived for years, the routes you have passed through for years, the paths you have passed through for years, and what you have done over and over again for years, you tend to memorize. You tend to understand. We've got other senses that helps us. Okay? We've got other senses that help us. So this cane, I do not use it all the time. Now, at the beginning, yes, but now I don't use it all the time, because around my zone here, I know my way around. I can even go to my work from my house without my cane. I just hold it, just in case there's a variation. You know what a variation is? Just there's a change of what I think, what I thought I knew. Okay. So, and also the places that I'm used to, and when I'm also with my family, with my husband, with my daughter who is grown enough to guide me very well now, or with friends, in the midst of friends, I don't need it, because when I have questions, I ask. When I am in difficulty, I'm guided. So it's possible that you can even see me most of the time and you don't see me with a cane. If I'm in a zone where I am comfortable with, a zone whereby I have taken my time. At the initial stage, it wasn't like that, but I've taken my time to adapt and to understand and to study, memorize, and find my way out to navigate things. So I am just clearing this, that using this doesn't mean that one is a total blind. I'm a partial blind, recognized at that, because the kind of illness that I have is something that glasses cannot cure. and surgery cannot cure it. As a matter of fact, it's a syndrome that affects the eyes, the heart, and the bones. You will begin to know that gradually as I don't know if you're seeing me very well in this video. I'm just talking because it's actually far from me. So I hope it's coming out well. So I hope I've been able to clear some people's doubt that will say, but I didn't see you with the cane yesterday. You scared? This and that. But no. Okay, so you guys should understand that right from my intro, I said I am a partial blind, and meaning that the vision I still have, but it's little, very very little, and very very weak at that. So in my next videos now, oh, my baby is calling me. So in my next videos, please you guys watch out, because hold on, let me just attend. Say hello. Say hello. Look. Say hello. Can you guys see her? Say hello. Hello. Tell them hello, mommy. So please understand, because the purpose of this page, of this channel, is to keep sharing with you guys the struggle of my life, you know, as somebody who has got limitations, you know. My eyes are limited, my bones are limited, and even my heart, you know. So and I want to carry you guys along, and that's why I felt the need to explain this part, so that the day you don't see me in the game, you say, but you know you scared today now. Oh no, that's not it. You know, I don't need the cane all the time, especially in zones that I know very well. But when you take me to a zone that I do not know, then I am lost. Then you see me hold my cane strongly, like this is my life depends on it. Okay, so for now I will say goodbye. Let me attend to my kids. I would have shared with that to you, but I need to go to the other side now, and nobody to set the camera for me. Okay, so see you guys next time. Please subscribe, share, and follow us on Facebook as we grow together. Okay, thank you guys. I love you. Okay.